What's up, guys? It's Mike, the Smokin Monkey, and today is the day, finally. I'm gonna go drop the Jeep off. We're gonna get the oil pan and the lift kit in. All I have left is to order some tires and we'll be able to hit the trails. But the most important part is we're getting it done. We're getting some progress. And now let's go downstairs, let's jump in the Jeep, and let's do a quick measurement. I want to see exactly how high it's going to be and exactly what the difference is going to be. So let's go measure the fenders now and we'll get a little bit of a before and after.
So we're looking at just below the 30-foot mark. I think that's about 36 inches right there, 35 and a half. And let's check the back. And in the back, we're just at right around 37. So we'll see what we gain, and hopefully it is at least 2.5, but I'm thinking because of the sagging springs we should gain a bit more than that.
So now time to hop in. Let's go take this thing and get our oil pan because it's been leaking for long enough, and let's get that new suspension in because I cannot wait to see what this thing looks like with the lift on it. Well, she's here at the shop, gonna be here for the next few days. And I envy you guys because you guys only have to wait about a minute or so, and I've got to wait almost a week. So I will see you guys when I come pick Big Bird up. I was gonna end the clip right there, but this thing keeps rolling around. I've moved it from here to there, and I've been moving it around and it keeps rolling. So hopefully it's still here in the morning for the guy. I'm gonna lock her up and go deposit the key for him. But yeah, hopefully she actually stops rolling. Alright, it's finally time to go pick up the Jeep, and it's been a little bit longer than it should have taken. As you guys can tell, today's the 11th, and I dropped it off on the 23rd of February. Today is March 11th. It was supposed to take 3 days. It took about 3 weeks. There's a few things that came up during the process, and that's probably a good thing that I didn't have to deal with it myself because it would have taken a lot longer, let me tell you that. So let's go, let's take a look at it now. But it is dark outside, it is nighttime now, so I don't know how much we're gonna see until I get it back. But let's go pick it up, let's bring it back, and I'll show you all the parts that went on it and everything that we had to deal with while doing the job. Well, there you have it, guys. Lift is in, looking a lot better, and it is a little bit hard to tell, but it does look a lot taller in person. It'll look a lot better once I actually get my wheels and tires, but it's a bit windy out here, so let's head back and we'll do a quick overview of all the different parts and all the different things that we've done to it recently. So we're back now, but before I do the walk around with you guys, I want to do one more quick thing. Honestly, I've been waiting to put those on. I wanted to wait until I put the tires on, but I think it looks good. Let me know what you guys think. I got these custom made and I think they came out awesome. I kind of just eyeballed it. I should have measured, but I think I lined them up pretty well. Came out pretty good if I do say so myself. And it kind of makes the whole front end look a little bit better, I think. So, what did we do? Basically, the first thing we did was a rough country 2.5-inch lift. And that includes shocks and springs. Does not include links. Now, I will get the measuring tape out for us in a minute to see exactly how much height we gained. But if you guys remember, that entire rail there was tucked behind the tire. So we did gain at least 2.5, almost maybe 3 inches in the back. And there's our new shocks and springs. Still waiting for wheels and tires. They should be here any day now. But the suspension is looking good. Everything is nice and in place. I took it for a ride on the way home and it rides honestly amazing, guys. I have a drop bracket, unfortunately. And yes, that is one of the things that held us up a lot. My guy that was doing the job, he took it in, and after the lift, it had a bit of a vibration. And the crappy thing about that is, I was gonna do a 3¼ inch lift so that I don't have, or no, I was gonna do the 3¼ inch lift with the drop bracket, but I've heard bad things about the shifter linkages and things like that not lining up. So I wanted to do a 2½, so I didn't have to go up and go that route and do the drop bracket. Unfortunately, we still had to do the drop bracket. After they installed the lift, it was still vibrating at around 30 to 40 kilometers an hour. Nothing you can do at that point but get a slip yoke eliminator and a new drive shaft. But instead of spending the $1,000, I did the drop bracket for now. I will be getting the slip yoke eventually, but I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg. I just bought brand new wheels and tires, all the shocks and springs, oil pan, which we should check on right now. Oh yeah, nice new shiny oil pan right there for you. With a nice new drain plug, beautiful. And we have synthetic oil in there, so we should be good for a little bit. So we did that. The drop bracket right here, it is a 1-inch drop bracket, but it did eliminate the vibration totally, so we don't have to worry about anything in the drive line right now. And that little shorty right there, that I don't know what it is, 16 or 18-inch drive shaft, that little guy is the culprit. If it was any longer, it would be a little bit easier to get a better angle once you lift it, but even that angle right there is its limit. I know it doesn't look like much, but yeah, it does not like being on an angle. If you get a double cardan shaft, it's a different story. That's when you have to get a slip yoke over on this end, and then you can get a double cardan and you don't have that issue. But that costs a little bit, so we're gonna wait, get that down the line. For now, we should be a lot more roadworthy and a lot more trail worthy with all the new parts, the lift. Ooh, and I almost forgot, we got new bump stops. So my old bump stops, if you guys remember, they were just rattling around inside of the spring, just inside the cage there. Right now, we got an entirely new mount. So this whole piece right here, this is all new, and we got a new bump stop on the bottom here. So you can see we've got a new bump stop inside there. That's a nice rubber piece right here. And up here, the mount, that's all new welded in because those mounts broke off, which is why the bump stop was rattling around inside the cage or inside the spring. So hopefully now we're gonna have a lot better ride off-road. I can tell you it has been night and day on-road. It rides so much better, and honestly, I am thrilled. I spent a lot, but it has paid off and it is driving a lot better, and I cannot wait to get it off-road. Another thing that we did is a 50-inch light bar mount. I have a rigid 50-inch light bar that we will be installing, and maybe we'll get some nice ditch lights or some pods here, whatever you guys want to call them, just to have something for the side of the vehicle so that when I'm riding, I can point them something like this. Instead of having them straight, I can have them on an angle, point it a little bit down. That way it gives me like rock lights or side lights or whatever you want to call it, ditch lights. And up here, we'll have the nice big 50-inch so we can see far ahead. And we've still got our KC fogs. So those will be nice at nighttime if we're driving out in the countryside. And we've got our LEDs. So we will be lit up like a Christmas tree. This thing, you will not miss it. We also upgraded our winch line. So now we have a full synthetic winch line, if you guys remember. And we've got a Fairlead Haas. But hopefully we don't have to use that too soon. And we get to go out there, have a good time. I know that it does get dark a lot of the times that we go out there. That's why I got all these lights. and they will help us. The only other thing that I do need is some reverse lights. I need something a little bit stronger than these little guys right here, but eventually, shortly, we will be getting something. I don't know what yet. I might be mounting something inside the bumper here that you can flip out so that they don't get damaged when rocks and mud are getting thrown at it, and when I do need to actually use them, I can pull them out or flip them out. There's like sort of a little hanger here. There's some holes in the bumper that I can mount it to, so we'll see. There's a lot of different options. I don't know exactly what I'm planning to do with that yet, but I do want to get some kind of reverse lights in the back. As you guys can tell by the smile on my face, it drives amazing. Honestly, it drives so much better. No more knocks and pops, no more squeals. I tried the 4 low. The 4 low engages, 4 high engages, 2 high engages. Everything works great. I don't have any problems shifting into second or fourth or reverse. So the guy who did the lift, he's a really good mechanic. And honestly, I'm really happy with his work, and I will definitely go back to him. For harder jobs like this, things that I don't want to be playing around with, because as you can see, it was supposed to take 3 days and it almost took 3 weeks. I don't want to be risking taking my time and getting stuck and not being able to complete the job because I don't have parts, or I don't have this, or I don't have certain tools, or whatever the case may be. But let's go get the measuring tape. I left it upstairs. I'll be right back. I'll grab it quick and we can measure exactly how much we've gained in the front and in the back. Because if you guys remember, we measured it. I have it written down here because for me, it's been 3 weeks. For you guys, it's only been since the beginning of the video. But what do we have here? It is, so the front was 35.5 and the rear was 37. So let's go grab the measuring tape and let's see what we've gained. So on the front, we are looking at 30, I would call that 38.5. So we went from 35.5 to 38.5. So 3 inches in the front. Now let's go see the back. And in the back, we are sitting at just about 40. So yeah, we gained also about 3 inches in the back. If you guys see, not too bad. Now, of course, I know it has to settle. The springs still have to settle. Everything's gonna kind of sit and settle. But 3 inches for the initial lift and the initial install is really good. If it settles, I don't think it's gonna settle more than about 1/4 inch. But let me know if you guys have any experience with the rough country stuff and how it settled for you guys and how it sits now. But 3 inches is pretty good. I know you can't really see it on camera, but once I get the wheels and tires on, then you'll really see the difference. But even now, you can see there's a pretty good gap there. Before I could touch the fender and not even close. So not bad at all. I'm really happy with it. It drives great. And today's Thursday. And honestly, if the wheels and tires don't get here tomorrow on Friday, I'm kind of tempted to still go out on Saturday and kind of test out the new suspension on a light trail, and maybe I will. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see me test it out with still the old wheels, but I will be getting the 33 soon. I still have the 31s on. They're not bad. They're just out of round. They're old. They're cupped. They don't drive great. They vibrate. So it's just not a good time at all, especially getting to the trail. So I would rather not. But I'm still kind of tempted to. So let me know what you guys think. We'll see if I'm crazy enough to do it. Super happy with how this came out. It looks awesome. I think I lined it up pretty well. I can't complain. We will be adding the 50-inch. It is the rigid. Actually, I'm not going to give away which rigid it is, but it is a rigid. It has a special feature to it where it has some additional features. Don't really want to give it away too much, but I should be getting matching pods for here. So we'll be getting a 50-inch rigid. We'll be getting a couple pods, and yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I'll be installing the rigid before we go off-roading, but if we don't get the wheels and tires, then I will have the time and I'll do that. But I really want to get out there because finally we got our oil pan, we got everything put together, and this thing is ready. And so am I. But let me know what you guys think of the build so far. I'm not done yet. I still got a couple tricks up my sleeve, but so far so good. I'm really happy with how far it's come. And honestly, yeah, I'm just super happy with how far it's come. So let me know what you guys think. This is my first Jeep. This is my first time modding a Jeep. So then again, It always gets better with time, but for the first time around, I think I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I'm happy with it. It drives good. And honestly, it performs even better. Now, I can't wait to see how it performs with the suspension, but so far, it's been doing pretty damn good off-road. So guys, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the build, and let me know what build you guys are running right now, because I know not everybody out there is building a Jeep. Some of you guys are building cars, some of you guys are building trucks, and some of you guys are building all kinds of different things. So just let me know if it's a bike or a car or a truck or what it is. And honestly, I think I might start something new. Maybe in the near future, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this thing. And I've still got some more plans for it, so stay tuned because there's tons more coming. So drop me a like, drop me a comment, let me know what you guys think, and until next time guys, ride safe out there. Peace.